Hi everyone. Got some feedback from one of the sellers at Crisco this week that their Microsoft Teams list was just getting overloaded. They've been smashing out the proposals recently, getting lots of help, um, but they wanted to start tidying up and archiving some of the older teams. So I thought, well, this is a good excuse to put in a little housekeep loop autonomously. So rather than go through and manually delete, what we can do is just chuck this into the current process. So we've got a little process here. It's going to assign a task to the initiator of the process, add some other team members, and then everyone can collaborate on the proposal. But the proposal goes away, and hopefully the seller wins the business. But what happens to the team after that? What if we don't need that information? Things are getting a little bit, we're creating sprawl. So what I actually want to do is create a little audit loop or a housekeep loop. So what I want to do first of all is pause for a certain duration. We can pop that in there. This could go in as potentially as just a reminder in the next task. And you can pause not only for a set number, but you can pause to a variable. So let's say we've got our due date for the actual proposal. We could do due date plus 7. Perform a calculation, get an output as a number, and we can pop that in. But I'm just going to say 60. Let's give them 2 months from when we actually uh, sort of heard about this, and we'll go to days. So in 60 days, we're going to issue a task. I'm just going to copy this task up here because I like to save myself some effort. And we can change the narrative here a little bit. So we're going to say this is an archive the team. We're going to make that the same as the subject line. What are the possible outcomes? So are you wanting to archive the team? Yes or no? Let's just change the email. Hello, first name. It's now been 2 months since the 4, and we'll add the start event company value. Would you like us, as us being the royal workflow, would you like us to archive the Microsoft Teams space that was created, or keep it live? Let us know by responding to this email. So we can use express approval for that. No task required, no form required. Do some reminders. As I said, if we wanted to wait the 60 days and just send a reminder, then we could do that as well. So they could ignore it first of all. So do you want to archive? If they do want to archive, well, let's add in an archive a team action. Which team are we going to archive? Well, we've already got that variable, team's ID, and we can set that to read only. If they don't want to archive it, well, it's up to you. Do you want to pop in another pause for 60 days and then send another task? Or do you want to just let this one terminate and assume that it's going to stay for forever? And that's it. So all we've done is we've added a little pause for duration, 60 days. We've assigned a task to the person that initiated the proposal, and we are going to archive that Microsoft Teams. So we're going to reduce some clutter for them. Thanks for watching.